So this is the one. This is the one that we're finishing it. So I bought the bus, 90% of the materials and all that. The only reason I'm saying that is because when it comes down to the cut of like what we do with this is it's gonna be split in fucking four ways because this is a business. And like you guys are doing me a favor, and if I finish this myself, there's no fucking business. But as you can see, we have everything set up. We're gonna put like some cabinets right here. There's this set to be a drop down TV right here. We'll have like a dresser and stereo system there. Kitchenette here. There's gonna be the actual sink and all that stuff too. So we're keeping all the plumbing right here. We even thought about fucking doing one of those RV fucking ones you can buy from like Ace and Home Depot. Brown is so fucking snaggy. And then I fucking like one of the big companies fucking put a little bit too much information on one of his Instagram stories, and I was like, oh shit! I found out how he did it. So fucking I did it, which is basically this, and then we take specialized glue and we put fiberglass reinforced plastic, cheap sheets, $11 and all that, but it perfectly seals everything up the way it's supposed to be, and then you add the stick-on tile from Home Depot, and then you give it the crazy custom look that people want to see. We have this, which will do the same tile and all this, but you can kind of see this is with the bidet and all that. I actually found out that we are going to take out these speakers because it's a little bit easier, which makes our life a lot better. The beauty on this is, like the tank sizes that we can put underneath, and I'll show you real fucking quick. Hopefully you can see. This is like most people put tanks on. It's 3 tanks. Some people do 2, but you always have to do a white water, black water, and then some people do the gray. Dude, they do like 40, 60, 60s. Dude, we have so much fucking space that we are doing we're going to do 120, 120 and 160. So that way you can fully be off grid for an entire time. Now the key thing too is I bought a generator which I'm selling right now because we decided since we're going to pull some money, we're just going to put a diesel generator in. The beauty of the diesel generator is instead of being like right here, it's mounted underneath there, so it's close to the gas tank, and it connects into the diesel gas tank, which means that fucking like instead of like any other fucking thing, like any other thing that you do or any other generator, you have to like refill it with gas every 4 to 8 hours. So no, like ours is gonna run off 100-gallon tank. So this is, you can see, like this is for the water filtration. We have a compartment. There's a bunch of extra storage. This is the bed. We raise this so we can have 2 drawers. Everything, like, the beauty of the party buses. Everything is like kind of like strong and all that. We have ledges. I did this because we used to have to actually go through Federal Motor to the FMSCA stuff on everything. So everything is fully fucking approved. Doesn't move. Some people looked at it like it was overboard on how he did it, but it's not. So like, and a lot of this stuff too. So me and my buddy did every fucking piece of this ourselves. So obviously this is something that we want to just have like a cheap worker doing all that, and we want to focus on like the easier stuff. But this is just the bus. So like we have all the supplies. All we have to do is buy the kitchen, figure out a couple last things. I have a plumbing person, and then we want to figure out how we want to do the walls. Kind of like I showed you, everyone's doing fucking wood, and it just seems fucking weird because I feel like wood's like the style that like people want over in, like when they're in like your 20s and 30s, like, with a sprint. Like we're building this bus just because I had to do something with it, but all the profits from that, it will still be split 100% between the people that are doing this. Just because it's just fair. Fucking, that's how we're gonna do it. I don't give a fuck that I put the money in. It's the fact that we keep going, and then we're gonna go straight to a sprinter and all that. So I should have people that I might be able to get like some silent funding, not partner, because we don't need that. But this is this thing's actually got an Allison transmission, Duramax, and all that. But it's also got beautiful, beautiful fucking entertainment window. So it's like a fully fucking entertainment piece. So it's nice, man. This thing's set up. So this is. I just want to give you an idea of like this, just to see like this is every single piece is boarded up, all that, everything. All we're waiting to do is put like a nice faux like one of those like really really high end like wallpapers that you see at Home Depot where you're like, oh, that's dope, and it's all textured. I want to do that. We just don't want to do wood, but we made sure everything that we did was wood was good. The only like one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have to drill a couple holes in that just to insulate it. But this shit is like, I mean, it's like 20% done, and a lot of it's just us figuring out exactly how we want to just finish it, and then I'll have the workers do it. Like I have a plumber that does everything and all that, but I'm gonna use every single dollar that I get from this, including my profit. I want you guys to keep your profit. If you want to send in the next one, that's cool. But fucking, I'm gonna use all the profit just to get the Sprinter and get it going. Cause, dude, when you go through that van life trader thing, like, holy shit, bro, it's nuts. And it's absolutely nuts when you look at some of the quality of the builds, and you look at my party buses and all that, and it's very obvious how simple this is for us to do and all that. And then also, just all bullshit aside, I did all this with my buddy, and I did it with my Mexican buddy who was like more fucking hands on and ended up being super fucking lazy about it, which was annoying because I was like, bitch, this is a business. This is like I don't mind getting dirty, but like, dude, it's all fucking molded up, done, skeleton framed and all that stuff. So the rest of the shit's really easy. And the AC, since we're taking those out, we're dropping an AC right here, and I can run the duct up there. So it's gonna be really, really slick, man. So like, where I think the total we're gonna be in this bus is gonna be like, like 18 grand maybe at the very very most, but it's got that Allison transmission and Duramax, so it should sell. It'll sell for 27 to 30 grand no matter what, but it should sell for 40 to 45. So, but the big thing is I had to do something with this, and also like if I have other bus supplies and people request and we want to do it, because right now, dude, there's a guy like Scottsdale fucking auto sales. Like, dude, he gave up on his shit just to fucking join Tom B Camper Vans because it was some dude doing it out of his garage, was doing well, but didn't have enough money. So he just threw money into it. And this is just fucking way different because fucking we know how to do this. We ain't even like take anybody's idea. We just know how to fucking finish this. And the only missing piece, and that's a missing piece for both of the things, like the transporter thing if we were to do this, but I like this, it's easier, is we just have to find a solid worker that can do the cuts, like all that stuff. The stuff like these cuts right here are fucking a bitch. Because it's like you have to have like a circular saw and all that, but as long as we can find a worker for I even pay $1,000 a week as long as he can give us some solid hours, and we have a game plan set up for him. Dude, this shit will be done in 3 weeks, and then fucking we can hire him his entire year and all that, because it's worth it. Because the entire point of this is we're like and you'll see I Van Space 3D. I have actual multiple blueprints for Sprinters already. We're not gonna go into Transits or ProMasters because the pricing, and there's a couple local companies that just are killing it on the goddamn fucking shit. So it's like I mean they're content with making 20 grand, and I'm like, no, we're gonna make 30 to 50, and the only reason it's 30 to 50 is because once we're an established company, that starts being $60,000. You know what I mean? It's all that. So then also, of course, we're gonna have I already have an awning that'll go right here, so it'll be nice for entertaining. Here's the back, and this is just showing you kind of like, yo, how much this is already done, and all that. Like, it sucks that my buddy left me hanging. I've been trying to get it going, and then all this shit happened. But we are like 100% set. And I have a plumber too, so he was just basically like, yo, set it up, make sure everything's good. I don't want to have to like run lines or like install appliances, but you do that and you drop the lines. He's like, fuck. He's like, I got you. He's like, I'll be here 2 days max. And then here is where we'd put the generator, would connect to the gas tank instead of having to do it, instead of having to like, push a generator right here. So then this also gives us the spot for all the solar stuff too, because we'll add that and all the like the inverters. This is for the propane, and then we're gonna cut in for all that. But like, and those are the big drawers, and this is just figured for like surfboards or stuff like that. But we have the ladder, so we'll be able to go on top and all that. So it's like, so just to let you know, like this thing's like almost done. But I won't dare do anything on myself, because if I finish it myself, it's not a business. So, but this one, it's just, it'll sell for like, I'll find out what I'm in it for, but it'll sell for 30 to 40 grand for sure. And then fuck it, that should be like, depending on like who's doing this, it should be like, it'll be decent profit for a very, very small amount of time. But mainly it's just more like, we get our shit together and then we start on the other one. And all the other ones, man, it's like you saw on the Instagram picture that I sent to you, I have blueprints that are already set up like that. And we're trying to get away from the whole, everyone's doing that goddamn wood shit, and that fucking wood shit's fucking weird. Like, I mean, I guess if you're like a 30-year-old or like maybe like a 20 or 30-year-old, it's cool. But like the one that I sent you like earlier, that's the kind of shit that the people that had the money for this, that's what they're looking for, something like that. And he also saw he had it listed for fucking goddamn $175,000. And like, we can have a better quality of a brand new vehicle. And the thing is like, we talked about doing like older vehicles and all that, but here's the thing is, if we're at 45 grand for an L4 like longest length Sprinter, and we're at 45 grand, dude, we're gonna have to spend like, to get a 2015, we're still gonna have to spend like 35 grand, you know what I mean, 36. So it's just spending that little money makes us have a fully warranted fucking thing. So like, that way we don't have to worry about anything. It's a fully warranted shit. Something goes wrong with the engine, yo, take it to Mercedes. We didn't touch any of it. So, and then also Sullivan said the same exact thing. He said since they're expensive, he might consign the Sprinters, but he's like we'll still get the money that we request. So, and I told him, I was like, yeah, I mean, it's, they're worth 130 easy. We can't finance them, but I'm like, we'll probably work it out and give it to you for like 95 to 100. So he makes his money, but even then at 95, that's $35,000. So, and right now, like, our other Tommy camper vans is busting out 9 of them at a time. So like, it's a stupid little niche fucking possible market, but it's still like chance to get in. But it's just fucking if you have the right people and all that, we can do it. So, but either way, man, I love you, dude. I want you to come down here. I want you to come down here next week, and then also again in a couple weeks. We just have a lot to talk about. I want to show you something, because I know you don't think it, but I fucking feel like I deserve to, like, I deserve, like, and we've talked about it before, but like, even the Panama stuff and all that, like, I feel like you deserve the best for me and all that stuff. And you know what? And being like something like this, where it's really low effort on our end, it feels good, because it's not half of you deserving it. You do, but it's also the fact that like, you understand it, and especially understand with what you've gone through. Like, this shit's just SOPs. All we got, the bus, we're gonna halfway plan the last 20%, and then someone does it. The Sprinter's already blueprinted out, so all we have to do is monitor it, and we're gonna do the Starlight, like the Rolls Royce, like Starlight ceilings and all that, which I've done in my party buses. We're gonna do all the little LED, like little lights, like with the diagonal little, like, wood pieces at the top, because I think that's what classic people want to see. So, it's 14 minutes. So it could take forever to go to YouTube, but that's why I want to kind of give you like a heads up on where this one's at. But yeah, man, it's fucking like ready to fucking go. We just need to put a couple more things in it, and I already have a tow hitch. So like one of the videos is gonna be us like literally launching a boat at Lake Pleasant, which fucking ain't nobody else with a fucking party style boat or something like that can do. So, but it's cool. There's a lot of things, but like, and that's even besides like transport and a lot of these other shit. But fucking and then of course like you want to leak like you want to meet. I'll make sure there's a time so you can meet. Me and my buddy Christian, who I was doing a lot of the Panama stuff for, which I found out that the Panama stuff isn't done. It's gonna start back up in 2022, but it was it is a very very big opportunity. So it would be kind of cool like if we were doing this other stuff like that too, which would allow us to which would just allow us to do enough together where Christian would be like, fuck yeah, like I like this guy and all that. Because one of the caveats on me going to Panama and doing all this stuff, and like, dude, we were selling like dump trucks, like fucking brand new dump trucks, like and with like fucking $60,000 profit, and they were like still the best price they can get. So it's like, so that's gonna come back because it's definitely come back. But it's like doing this, like, cause fucking I know Christian will love you. It's we'll make a fucking huge life of it, and I'll stack up as much money as I can doing this. And then I'm gonna stop once we get our other shit going together too, because I want to do this all with us. Unless we do transport too, then I gotta keep doing it. But but I love you, man. Like fucking, if this is a situation, and I'm sorry for you, but fucking it sucks. But I'm gonna fucking tell you this right now. We're gonna make some fucking money, and we're make some decent fucking money. And it's just like I said, it's just the beginning legwork and SOPs. And once we get that stuff done and it runs smoothly, we're gonna fucking kill it. Like literally fucking kill it. So there's three ideas, but I love you, buddy, and fucking yeah, just come down. I'm gonna screenshot you how many points I have too, so you can see. Because I think you can usually go from Ontario to Phoenix for like 1,000 points. So let's fucking bust it, man. But I'd love to see you, and then you gotta get this Greg Mike piece because it's so fucking rad. But just thanks for everything, man. I love you, but as soon as I heard what you said, the only thing that I could think of was, and you said like stay there, stack chips. The only thing that's really going through my mind is I had to do that, and then I have to do it until I can fucking do something with Marcos and around, because I deserve it to you, and also like for the amount of like appreciation we don't get on sometimes and all this, dude, it's a lot more appreciation you get on something like this when you're doing something special and you're making a lot of money. So, and also the fact that nobody is allowed to buy sprinters in the United States besides our company, which is me. Which means that fucking, because I'll tell you, man, Tom B Camper Vans has offered me up to $400 to not actually, like, straight up, not actually bid on a sprinter. And I'm like, dude, there's no way I can do that. I'm like, I'm just not, like, I'm like, my boss would get pissy, found out. And then also, straight up, I was like, I've had this idea in the back of my mind. So, but this is 18 minutes, and I have to upload this to YouTube because it's like that. So, sorry about it, but come down here, man. I owe you my life, but more than anything, like, I will make a life for you. And of course, you have a place to stay. Donnie can stay here too as well, and all that. And then we'll figure it out. But either way, like, by the end of the month, you're gonna feel happy and you're gonna feel secure. And I really think that's what really counts. So, and that's what you really need. You don't need like ungrateful stuff. You don't need popping an eye blood vessel because of all the shit that's going on, and all that stuff. So, but I can make it happen for you really, really well. So, let's do it, man. So, all right, I gotta let you guys. 19 minutes is gonna take me like 7 minutes to upload on fucking on YouTube. And also now you can see my disgusting hair. I have no idea what's going on with it, and it's disgusting, but I'm gonna grow it, okay? So don't judge me until I get it trimmed. See you, buddy.